All right, everybody. I apologize for the delay. Ran into some complications here, but we should be up and running. The lobby code has been posted in League Spot. It's also it's in the chat. It's in the match lobby instructions, and it's in the announcements like it usually is. I apologize for the delay. Again, I ran into some personal complications, so we are open. We'll try to get started at 3:30. I might give an extra minute or two just because of the delay in getting the code out. I know I'm about 5 minutes behind, so I apologize on that, but we are live on today's lobby. So um, all right, so we are on round 3 of Varsity. Again, the lobby code is found out on League Spot. It is case sensitive, so make sure that you're following those instructions. I'm going to try to make sure that everything is updated. Um, All right, again, just a quick reminder, if you do win today, if you could please send me the replay file. You can just send it as an email attachment. Um, that way I can upload that to LeagueSpot, and it does all of the scoring for me. So again, in order to be able to find that, for those of you that are watching the stream, if you just go under Career here, into Replays, and then open your replay folder, you'll be able to copy this file pathway up here, and you'll then be able to go ahead and be able to send me the replay file that way. So again, just please make sure that you are aware of that. It saves me a ton of time, and I don't make mistakes if I have to do it that way. So yeah, if you can, please, that would be extremely helpful to me. We are in the 3:30 lobby, so we should be seeing members from Bayport, Slinger, Sheboygan South, Whitewater, Elkhorn, Kimberly, Port Washington, Wausau West, Williams Bay, Barron, Wilmot, Arrowhead, Waukesha West, Wisconsin Lutheran, Little Wolf, Grafton, New Richmond, West De Pere, Wisconsin Connection Academy, Stratford, Cyber, School of Milwaukee, Sevastopol, La Follette, Baraboo, Marshall, Winnebago Lutheran, Manitowoc Lutheran, Watoma, Gillette, Cedarburg, and Union Grove. So we should have a full lobby here today. Again, we will try to get started right around 3:30, but we understand that because of my issues, we're kind of a minute or two behind. So we'll try to be a little lenient as far as the start time goes. But in today's lobby, Grafton has a commanding lead here in first place with 71 points. Sevastopol is in second with 32 points. Barron is at 31. La Follette is at 29. And Kimberly is in fifth with 28 points. just a reminder, the top 11 in each of our varsity pools will qualify for the state championship on February 26th. So your goal is to finish in the top 11 in order to qualify from each time pool in order to advance to the state championship. So um, you're not out of it. I think as long as you get there, I think that's the important part, and then you just show up at state. So your goal in the 33 team lobby should be to try to finish in the top 10, top 11, and then really make your name known in the state championship on the 26th of February. Um, don't super quote me right now on that date, but Mercer is not in the 330 pool. I believe they're in the 415 or 5 o'clock pool today. Schools were only allowed one varsity team this year. It's a slight different format than last year. So you're only allowed one varsity team in any of the time slots. So we had about 90 something schools register for our varsity season. Our 5 o'clock isn't completely full, but yeah, so we should have a number of teams here. I see Whitewater has to update their games, so we'll try to, like I said, be a little bit patient. And today I ran a few minutes behind, so we'll try to give a minute or two extra, just so those teams that were ready for me aren't punished because of my delay. So we also have Mario Kart action going on today around the state too. So there are a number of titles going on. If you want to check out those streams that are happening by those individual schools, those that are streaming Mario Kart, you can go over to our wihsea.leaguespot.gg, and you can actually watch those different school streams that are going for those that are streaming Mario Kart. But again, if you're running into the matchmaking lobbies, that bug, enter in a password that's intentionally wrong, and then try the correct password. If that doesn't work, you may want to just quick update. Or restart your Fortnite client. So that document that I sent out a while ago is just kind of a guide as to if you're running into issues, here's different ways that we have found to solve the problems. There's no perfect solution here, unfortunately, but they do have some tips on that document in order to make it work. So make sure too, if you're dropping as a duo or a single, that you have no fill on as well. Remember, Epic says that the code system works. If you're receiving a matchmaking issue, make sure that you're in the correct server as well. You're on US East. You can double check that by going up to your profile, clicking the gear cog, and then I believe it's under the game setting here. So here you can see NA East. So that's the one that you should make sure that it is set to. So that way we're all on the same server. Again, if you win today, please make sure that you send me the replay file by going under career into your replays here, and then open the replay folder. You can then copy the file pathway here and be able to go ahead and then attach it as an email to me and send that to me so I can upload it straight into LeagueSpot. The lobby code again is on LeagueSpot. It's in the round 3 chat. I've posted it a couple of times there. It's in the match lobby instructions just below where the stream is found on the settings. It was also posted in the announcements, and the announcements should be sent out to um, managers as well. So if you look in the top right, there's a little chat bubble on League Spot, and you should be able to find today's chat up there. So that way, then you can find the code. I know a couple are going through system updates. There was a small update that was released, so hopefully those teams are able to go ahead and get in. As we are at 3:30 right now, I'm gonna let this kind of go another minute, maybe two, just because again I ran into some delays today, and I wasn't able to get the stream and lobby up running at 3:15 like I tried to do. So we're up to 62 players currently, so divide that by 3. So we got 20 trios out of our 33 in. It looks like Little Wolf is currently updating their computer. So again, I'm going to try to give a minute. Stratford, as far as the standings, is what I'm guessing that you're talking about. I believe I have Stratford down. They've earned 1 point so far, so they're kind of down in that mid 20s. But again, any top 5 placement in the lobby, and that's a lot of points that should jump them up the standing. Since this is only week 3 of 7, so we have some time. All right, so it looks like Whitewater and Little Wolf may not be able to jump in today's lobby. Their computers are updating and going slow. So um, I'll give it one more minute here, and hopefully they can get in. Again, we're starting on a slight delay today because I ran into personal issues and wasn't able to get back to my computer in time. So we'll get started at 3:35 here in order to make up for that extra time that I missed. So um, All right, it is 3:35, so I'm going to go ahead and launch the lobby here. Again, sorry. Sorry if you weren't able to get in. All right, so we are officially underway. The bus is loaded up here. We got ourselves a nice southeast to northwest kind of trajectory. So we'll see how many are dropping early. Again, we've seen a lot of teams going to Night Shift Forest right away. It's been a very hot spot to drop so far this season. Shattered Span has kind of been another popular spot to go up to. Looks like we got a decent crew kind of heading towards maybe down to Masked Meadows and Canyon Crossing. So another big group heading up to the north there, maybe up to Pumped Power. Who knows? Maybe even down to up to the dojo. We'll see. But didn't look like there was a large number of teams that jumped at the end. So we do have a number that are heading up north, kind of up to the dojo. So we'll try to jump around here. We'll keep an eye on some of the early action. Again, keep jumping around here. So we got a group that kind of dropped outside of Night Shift Forest here. Again, I will do my best to kind of periodically check in on standings and whoever is getting elimination, so we can kind of keep an eye on where people are on the map here. So in on MSIS, Drone on Wii, and Nova Claire. Or Nova Sinclair? I don't know. All right, Reaper TV taking out Ixie on YouTube. So let's figure out where this action is already happening here and see if there's going to be more follow-up here. So all right, are they going to take? Yep, they are going to take the elimination there. So I think that's a smart play in order to go ahead and take some of those early eliminations if you can. Rat with a gun getting knocked down here, so we'll see what Rat with a gun and Trains Be Cool are able to do. Gonna go ahead and get pressured up there by Iron Animal right away. New Viz gonna get cracked, but has a couple of splash canisters in order to go ahead and refill them. Oh, misses the shoddy shot there, and Iron Animal able to just use that sword to their advantage. So nice job there by Iron Animal. We've been seeing a lot of people using the swords. I really like the mobility that the sword brings into the gameplay. We definitely see a lot of the JV teams pushing a lot with the swords from the mobility standpoint, as well as then just being able to destroy structures really quick. So, all right, so Iron Animal and company. Soren and the boys running into some damage here. So I think that's Cloud out here. Yeah. So it might have just been fall damage. Doesn't look like that there's anybody nearby. So yeah, it could just be some fall damage here. So all right, so Big Curly here. We got somebody here by them, so they're gonna notice they. I'm gonna call it the Squishmallow shield thing here. So Again, they're kind of pushing together. Multiple angles here. All right, and I think Balgy Pog is going to be able to go ahead and get out of that situation. So, all right, so Dream Docs and company, again, kind of pushing out here by Foxy Floodgate. All right, this this believe is the Elkhorn trio. So happy my team has 3 players this week. We've been rocking duos since the start, so I'm happy the full team showed up this time. So, all right, so they do have some company just to their north, so we'll see if they decide to go in on that or not. Probably not going to know that they're there unless that trio up top starts to rotate down, but we'll keep, again, jumping around. Q-Man Phantom. Interesting. I would probably take the shields personally, but again, I am not a good Fortnite player. I mean, I guess I hit gold in no build, but you know, that's probably nothing compared to a lot of our players across the state. So. Alright, so Reaper and Lieutenant Snipes. Yeah, probably not going to see too much action down there. The Noob Girl taking some damage here, so we'll take a look here. Iron Animal and Trio, maybe trying to just go ahead and get away. They have the river between them and Drone on Wee's team. And they're going to go ahead and just try to get out. Mr. Big Fart takes down Bando. Alright, so Noob knocks Mr. Big Fart. Alright, so this is the Elkhorn crew. Oh, getting sniped. Big damage down there. Not sure where Noob is here. Noob is just playing patient. Alright, so it looks like that they are going to try to go ahead. Aiden MK over here, I think, is going to try to go ahead and pick up the teammate. That is what they're going to do. So this would now put Elkhorn in a potentially a 2v1 situation. All right, so looks like Elkhorn may be going for the pickup here too. TikTok, it's Penguin, so we finally see Grafton on the board there. All right, so Elkhorn is also back up. Aiden getting the heels up here before looking to go ahead and push. But again, they may just go ahead and choose to just kind of get out of here, play it safe, maybe try to reboot Mr. Big Fart. Oh, getting cracked there, 8 and 10. So that must be the new railgun sniper that's available. So Noob has to be careful, though. Noob is going to be one shot over there. And the storm is coming, so GPA getting a knock there. So Aiden is going to go ahead and retreat. Elkhorn's crew looking to go ahead and push and maybe go ahead and try to get the elimination here. Again, take some of those points where you can get them. It's always important to... eliminations are very important. So Aiden is going to go ahead and try to GBA gonna go right over top of them. Looking at the reboot van. Gonna go for the reboot. Noob is very low here, so one quick shot on the railgun and Noob goes down. So Elkhorn's got to be careful here. Make sure you box that back up. All right, so Noob's going to be able to go ahead and get the heels back off here, bringing back Bando. And so Elkhorn's going to be back to a full trio. So Aiden may want to go ahead and kind of hightail it out of there. We'll look here at what Grafton is up to. Looks like they got themselves a little bit of a skirmish. I see a number of trios over here. Going for the elimination here. Taking out Jan Man. Ooh, look at that. All right, so Tempest is also coming in here too. So again, ooh, Nemesis trying to get a surprise shot there on its Penguin, but so quick to be able to box up. All right, Emsis on the run here now too. Emsis is going to be taken out by Tempest here too. Meanwhile, up top, Cyfexes goes down, so with Striker Bot and Hermes the God have the high ground here. Built up, took the elimination as well. All right, so Tempest has to be careful here, keeping an eye on the train just in case somebody's going to come in and kind of third party some of this. So, oh, Reaper going down here. So we do have a fight going up. Lieutenant Sniper, what you got? All right, Lieutenant Sniper going to quick box up, try to reposition here. I don't think they know quite where, yep, the other team is. Going to just go ahead and take the jump pad out of here. Try to serpentine, little zigzag action. Looking for safety. Actually really smart that they didn't land there on Warriors Watch either, because we got Love Ninja, Mr. Kato, and that dog kind of posted up there. So might have been able to spring a booby trap on him if landed there. So good play there. Grafton able to go ahead and, sorry, not Grafton. I'm drawing a blank now all of a sudden on who I was spectating, so I apologize. All right, so Mr. Big Fart is back in the game. So Aiden was able to go ahead and pick up the rest of the team. And now they're going to be able to start to, again, rotate back to ring. Early ring, so not a ton of damage here. But Aiden, Mr. Big Fart, and Stride EX are back to full strength. Pack 52 Dalton taking out Timo. All right, so Grafton back up to full strength here as well. Hermes the God taking some damage. So we'll take a look here at what's going down. Hermes the God going to be able to get pretty much back up to full shields. I guess half. Oh, Vortical Orca on the board here as well. So again, I'm going to try to keep jumping around here. So Pack 52 Dalton and Little Chimp. Gonna get the reboot. They have at least one trio nearby, or one singleton possibly. Very selfless act here. Pack 52 Dalton dropping the goods for the teammate that's getting rebooted. So should have a pretty decent loadout. We got Aiden and company is rotating down kind of towards this area. So and we'll keep an eye here on Aiden and company to see if they decide to go ahead and rotate in. We got a number of teams up here on the north side of the map. GBA Abuser taking out Lunar. All right, so the Elkhorn crew taking out one more here. Pack 52. Let's see here. So Pack 52 Dalton and Little Chimp, that's Watoma. And Mr. Big Fart here, so this is Stratford. So kind of in a standoff. It looks like some people may just be waiting for the ring to close to see where they want to go ahead and start to reposition to. So Noob and company. All right, so Elkhorn currently sitting as the top team with 5 eliminations in the lobby. Again, just north of them, we got Soren, the Boz, Wolfpack. So this is Wisconsin Connection Academy. On 2 eliminations, so a couple points. Again, if you're first time watching here, first place gets you 20 points. And then there are more points as you continue to go down in the standings. Again, trying to keep an eye on where some of this action may be happening. So we see Iron Animal up on top of the car there. No, that's... Ooh, I don't know if you can see that. They can. Just one of Wisconsin Connection Academy's members was just outside the bush slightly. And then Noob Girl is going to go ahead and use that hack and then slash, and not able to go ahead and get down the 3rd member here. But so now it's going to be up to LJ X-Ray here in order to try to play out against the Wisconsin Connection Academy. Let's see what kind of edit they have. Oh, there's a nice window edit in order to get a shotgun blast. Can X-Ray find the remaining shot? Not able to find it there. Wolfpack trying to go ahead and get this elimination. X-Ray is on 1 shot here. No minis. Oh, trying to use that beam rifle. Bando is shooting from across the map there, able to go ahead and knock Wolfpack. So Elkhorn's now looking to go ahead and rotate in here as well. And there's going to go ahead and go X-Ray too. So again, Elkhorn now on the hunt, looking for the potential last members in the lobby here. Soren the Boz rotating away here. My goodness. Just misses the beam shot there, but Soren is going to be 1 shot here. Can't box up, and that's going to be wiped there for the Elkhorn crew. Behind them, though, is LJ Logan and Ixie. Let's see here. Q-Man. So this is La Follette. So La Follette, it is down Q-Man right now. Again, I don't know if they have the reboot card or not, but still plenty of time in order to bring back a teammate. We're on to the 6th ring here. Dextrose taking on 1 here as well. Let's see if I can go ahead and try to find where that's at. Little Chimp taking some damage, so we'll jump around here. Pack 52 Dalton taking some damage here too. Shooting over there at Timo. All right, Grafton taking out T-Man, 20,007. Vortical Orca taking out Trickster. So we got a number of kind of single members just kind of hanging out here. So we got Not Face Timo here. Timo, not just a member of Tottenham Hotspurs, but this is Williams Bay. So Baller King, I believe, is available. Not sure. Yeah, so sometimes there's a glitch here. So Baller King is up, but I don't know how they got so separated here. So Williams Bay may be trying to group back up together here. Again, we got a number of people kind of all clustered together here. Grafton having another solid lobby here on 8 eliminations. TikTok, it's Penguin. Trying to heal up here a little bit. Able to get back to 50% shield. All right, inside against Storm, so we're on two tick damage here. Penguin's going to be able to go ahead and use the, again, I'm calling it the Shadow Ball mask. You can correct me if I'm wrong in chat, but I think that's cool. So using that mobility to try to get out, reposition. Not having anything for minis, I think, is going to be the tough thing here. Has mini shields, but oh my goodness, what happened there? Vertical Orca taking out its Penguin. And so now Tempest is the last member up here for the squad. Again, Noob goes down here for Elkhorn. As we're getting into some of the final rings here, GBA Abuser and company. Seeing a lot of teams use this beam rifle, or that's what, again, I'm going to call it here. GBA Abuser takes over the box here, able to go ahead and knock out Tempest. So I believe Grafton is now out. Lamborghini game here. Last member of the team trying to be patient. Again, we have a number of singletons kind of rotating out here. Just playing for the last ring here. We're on top 13. So Crazy Eights and the Big Pearly here now going in against each other, boxing up a little bit. Lamborghini game just trying to maybe play for points. Oh, maybe grabbing a rail gun. All right, so again, we'll just keep jumping here. We're on Vertical Orca. I believe this is Waterford. Vertical Orca and company doing some damage here. Let me find out here. Orca. No, sorry, this is Wilmot. Wilmot Union. Ooh, Stride goes down by Vertical Orca there as well. Metra goes down here for Wilmot Union. So, Vertical. I'm going to try to keep getting that correct. Again, we got to be careful now because some of the storm damage is going to be coming in. So we got to make sure that we are repositioning with the ring here too, as we see the next position coming in. It is a kind of a full area away here, so again, we'll keep an eye to see who's going to start rotating for ring first. So Elkhorn here able to take out Aiden 10 MK. Dream Docks up top here. Again, we have a number of people up here on this tower. So Pizza Hut and Wing Knave using the propulsion grenades in order to reposition. Wing Knave and Pizza Hut already here. The Big Pearly is also already over here. Big Pearly is in the vehicle, so just going to keep using the vehicle in order to reposition themselves. Elkhorn and company kind of on the outside here. Reaper going down here. Again, beam rifle once again. So Lieutenant Snipes, not sure that they're going to be able to go ahead and pick up their team member here. Gonna see Vertical, but Bando's going to go ahead and drop them. So again, we are in 11 members left from 7 trios. So Vertical Orca going to have to try to reposition here soon. Should be able to go ahead and build up to get back up onto the high ground here. Do you see Pizza Hut, Wing Knave, and company up here as well? Elkhorn's got to be careful because they don't know who's behind them right now. GBA Abuser is pushing. So again, as we continue to box up, just keep an eye on where this ring is closing to on the mini map down there. To me, as a non-build player, I think it's one of the most interesting elements is watching these teams just be able to go ahead and just rotate with the map and build and edit as they go. Again, keep an eye. Vertical Orca is down there on the bottom. Bando here, very low on life, gonna go ahead and go down. GBA Abuser here as well. Now on their own for Elkhorn, trying to go ahead and get some shield back up. So again, we'll Wing Knave and company, Pizza Hut. Again, we have our pizza franchises because I believe in the 415 lobby we also got Papa John's in the 415. There's no Domino's represented though in the 5 o'clock lobby, so I think that's a missed opportunity on our part. But Striker Bot taking out Arla's. I don't even know how to pronounce that username, so I apologize. Wing Knave and Company. This is Manitowoc Lutheran here. So again, we're watching Manitowoc Lutheran. There are 3 members left, so I believe this is a 2-on-1. Freeholds doing their best in order to go ahead and keep the position going. And that's going to be it. So congratulations to Manitowoc Lutheran on clutching up there. 3 eliminations, taking the victory royale. Going to be able to go ahead and finish with 23 points in today's lobby. Again, if you are able to send me the replay file, that would be extremely appreciated, so that way I can just go ahead and upload that right away. It should work as an email attachment. Again, I will show you how to do that on stream in just a minute. I'm going to go ahead and rush to get the 415 lobby code out and available for those teams to join. Oops. All right, so the 415 lobby is now open. All right, so again, if you are watching, so if you're Manitowoc Lutheran, you can go up here to careers, go here to replay, and then click the open replay folder, and you should be able to go ahead and see a replay here in this folder. Again, you can just then copy this file pathway, and then you should be able to go ahead and send that to me as an email attachment. You can just send that right on over to the WIHSEA. My email account there at the WIHSEA. So that way I can upload it right away. Sorry, Lucas in chat, I didn't see your message. I will do my best next time in order to get some Stratford on stream as well. 415 lobby is open. Again, it is available on League Spot in the chat. It's also in the match lobby instructions, as well as the 415 announcements page on the regular season. So that is there. You should be able to go ahead and see. We got 16 members in. Again, if you're running into matchmaking issues, make sure that you just try to enter the wrong code. So like enter like TacoCat123, and then make sure that it shows that it doesn't work, and then try to enter today's lobby code back again. If that doesn't work, you have time. Maybe even just consider restarting your Fortnite client and trying it that way. Or sometimes it's just as simple as making sure that you're on the NA East lobby. So again, going up here to your profile, clicking the settings cog, going to your game tab here, and making sure that you are on NA East. Those are some of the most common problems. Again, making sure that you're on the right server is really, really helpful. Otherwise, you can't join. You'll get a matchmaking issue. So also make sure that caps lock isn't on. That's a common problem as well. It is case sensitive. So in today's lobby, in today's 415 lobby, we should be seeing Deerfield, Valders, Freedom, Sheboygan North, Waukesha South, Wanakee, Chautauqua, Two Rivers, Dodgeville maybe, St. John's Northwest Academy, Stanley Boyd, Mount Horeb, Seymour, Green Bay Southwest, Cambria, Friesland, Randolph, Greenfield, Augusta, Greenwood, Chippewa Falls, the Hmong American Peace Academy, the Mercer Tigers, Random Lake, Gibraltar, St. Croix Central, Medford, Blackhawk, Appleton North, Phillips, Bondwell, Whitefish Bay, Appleton East, Hartford, and Sun Prairie. So we should again have a full lobby. Again, same situation as the other lobbies. If you get the top 11, you will advance to the state championship. That is going to be on Wednesday, February. I said 28th earlier. Let me double check so that way I'm not wrong. It's going to be the 26th, Wednesday the 26th. It is in the calendar. I know that. The 415 lobby is really close right now as far as standings go. So after 2 weeks, we got Chippewa Falls in first place with 49 points. Freedom in second with 44 points. Deerfield in third place with 43. Sheboygan North in fourth place with 33 points. And they're actually tied with St. Croix Central on 33 points for fourth and fifth place. Gibraltar as the number 6 spot there with 31 points. So again, you're looking for top 11 to make sure that you qualify for the state championship in February. That will be a best of 3. So there'll be 3 cumulative rounds. So your goal is to just try to acquire as many points as possible over those rounds. Again, if you win today's lobby, if you could make my life easier, please send me the replay file. Have one of your players send me the replay file. That would be greatly appreciated. So that way I don't have to parse through a CSV file. So again, under careers, and then under replays, and then open replay should be where it's at here. So all right, so Manitowoc Lutheran is able to send me the replay file. That is awesome. We got 52 members in today's lobby. Again, we are going to go ahead and try to get going at 4:15. We were able to open the lobby on time here. The 3:30 lobby got a little delayed because I ran into some slight issues. So, but I think we're good to go. We should be back on stream. So, again, if you're running into matchmaking issues, enter an incorrect match code and then try to enter the correct one. You may even want to just restart Fortnite. Make sure you're on NA East for your server, and then give that a try again too. So we will get started at 4:15. So we're about 6 minutes out. So. All right, we're going to get dropping here in about 3 minutes. Can you play Madden 25? We have or had a Madden 25 tournament this year, actually. We had a community tournament. Or we have college football 25 going on right now. Monday nights at 7 p.m. All right, thank you, Manitowoc Lutheran, for sending the replay file. We can get the scores going for the 3:30 lobby already. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you. Again, remember, if you don't have 3 Epic IDs linked to your account, LeagueSpot will not be able to give you points. You have to have an eligible roster in order to get those points. So, all right, we are looking at 30 seconds until launch. I'm not seeing anything in chat as far as updates go. We got 72 members in the lobby. All right, so again, Manitowoc Lutheran in the 3:30 lobby took the victory royale, earned 23 points for themselves. Port Washington finished with 21 points. Elkhorn finished with 19, Wilmot 17, and Kimberly at 16. Grafton down there with 12 points. They were having some controller issues and they were stuck with only a couple of options as far as jumping and sliding, according to chat. So slide animation was locked. So hopefully they are able to go ahead and get that sorted out for next week. Grafton still holds a first place lead in that lobby. So, all right, so we are at 4:15 here. So we're going to go ahead and get launching. So the 4:15 lobby is now underway here. So as we're kind of waiting, the 3:30 lobby, so Grafton stays in first place with 83 points. Manitowoc Lutheran jumps up to second with 49 points. Kimberly moves up to third with 44 points. Port Washington up to fourth place with 41 points. Barron in fifth place with 40. Sevastopol, Elkhorn, La Follette, Union Grove, and Wilmot run out the rest of the top 10 there. So again, we have 4 weeks left to go after this one. So plenty of time for those teams in order to try to get up into the 11th spot there in order to qualify for state. If I actually take a look at the standings right now, Wisconsin Connection Academy is holding on to that 11th spot by a few points over New Richmond. So, oh, we got an interesting bus line here. So I'm guessing we will see a lot of people head into the night shift forest. Saw a lot of teams dropping early. We'll probably see a decent number heading towards Shattered Span kind of area there too. That's been a pretty popular spot too. So we might see some early action on the map here today in the 4:15 lobby. So again, we'll try to keep an eye on where people are dropping. Looks like we might have lost a couple of players jumping into the lobby. And again, I don't know how that happens or why that happens. It's unfortunate, but it's unfortunate. It's just what happens. So, so I apologize to the 2 members that maybe got dropped, and hopefully their team. Hopefully it's one from a couple of trios, so that way they at least have a duo available. So we're here on Loaf of Bread as they're dropping in. The Not So Smart Kid and Souls. Vife already getting a knock here. So again, we'll try to keep an eye on where some of this early action is here. So Shattered Span, right where I said that should be a kind of a hot spot to drop. And they were able to go ahead and get an elimination right away. Reaper of Gold and the sticky one are now down to teammates, so they may want to play a little bit passive and try to play a little bit more patient. So again, try to keep an eye here on some of the early damages that may be coming down. We'll take a look here at Mr. Mittens and company. So again, this is a hot area. RNG Mittens able to go ahead and take out one. All right, Concrete Crashes here too. A lot of minis available here. So Mr. Mittens, Mr. Armadillo up here too. That must mean, I think, yeah, Mr. Big Goldfish is also here. So early battle, not a ton of mats. Mr. Mittens getting cracked here, going to be down here on one shot. Having to look. Mr. Big Goldfish dealing some big damage. Again, Mr. Mittens should be able to go ahead. Kind of risky to take this peek here. And Mr. Goldfish able to go ahead and make them kind of pay in this situation. So two other members here, Concrete Cash and Rowley Rage, should be able to go ahead. They could play this passive and just kind of wait potentially to see if they're able to go ahead and pick their teammate up. Looking to take the shot. So Mr. Armadillo and company going to be able to go ahead. Oh, big shots there from the hunting rifle. Concrete Cash not able to go ahead and find that last one. Armadillo should be able to go ahead and get some of that shield back up, and they are. And we got a third party coming in here, the sticky one, and Reaper rotating in. NDB taking out Dan there. I believe that's Shatek with those eliminations. So, all right, so again, Concrete Cash rotating over here, able to go ahead and get some minis here too. Those are going to be really important. Infertile, okay. All right, so Infertile and company look to be on the road. They are going to be quick to find an enemy team here, whether or not they choose to engage in this. Locks are just kind of cruising around, so they are maybe looking for a safe space to go ahead and get some more loot. They decide to ditch the car, which is kind of interesting. Infertile needs some minis here. Get some corn and some coconuts. What a lovely bunch of coconuts. Diddly-dee. Alright, we'll see how much this beam rifle comes into play here for Mercer. We saw how popular that was in the 330 lobby, so we'll see if that same mechanic comes into play here for 415. Mercer are electing to go ahead and skedaddle, so we'll keep an eye in case they run into anybody. We'll try to keep jumping back and forth around the map here. All right, so Gabe Ark and company out there in Shattered Span, so it looks like that other team did try to maybe come for the res, and they were able to pick off one more member. So so there's one member left of the trio left. Reaper of Gold here. Gonna get spotted here, and kind of unfortunately, like, as they just jump, and now all of a sudden there are a bunch of team members here from somebody else. So we're gonna try to rotate. Reaper of Gold gets collapsed on there by Mr. X. So there should be a trio wipe there. We're already down 4 trios in today's lobby. Try to keep an eye here. Muhammedi and company having a solid early game here on 6 eliminations. So this is Gibraltar here. So Gibraltar, one of the, I believe, top 10 teams in the lobby right now as far as points go. So again, having a very solid early round here. The Dog Dabber, Little Hate Breed, and company here, kind of rotating around. Again, not too many people, I don't think, went up towards the north side of the map, as we had that really straight line drop location here. Whack Owen and Tonka, and Hardline, I believe this is Sheboygan North. Quiet round for them right now. Crash Gamer taken out by Souls. All right. Again, a couple of other teams kind of sniffing around here. We got StarCon, Jordan Light, and I8 Slasher. So StarCon and company, this is 2 Rivers. All right, so they're going to see the Skylar trio down there as well. We have another trio rotating, so Sheboygan North is coming up the mountain here. Got Tostitos Scoops, and Shatek is down here as well. So StarCon now in a tough spot. Yep, that car flips over. StarCon only member of the trio in the car here too, so see a lot of members hanging out here. Again, we'll try to keep jumping around. Mr. Lustwin trying to get some damage down, but again, that railgun, keep an eye on that thing. That thing looking a little OP right now. Ooh, somebody's shooting from very far away. All right, trying to get the car down there. Case able to go ahead and get it. Sheboygan North up there on top of the hill, though. So Mr. Lustwin picking up the team, trying to get out. Looking to grab Pixel Art here, too. Gonna just boop him with the car instead. Trying to go ahead and get out of Dodge. Again, we have a number of trios hanging out here. Gabe Arc taking out Aqua Thump. All right, Dragon NATO, a Loaf of Bread, and Lupa. Ooh, Oliver taking some big damage there. Dragon NATO has to try to go ahead and hide now. Maybe try to pick up Loaf of Bread. Gonna have to be careful though. There's a lot of windows. Dragon NATO getting poked from different windows, and here comes Shatek. Oh, and Dragon NATO goes down. Shatek able to go ahead and find the elimination there. Shatek having 6 eliminations already, so again, pretty solid round from them there. Then we'll keep kind of jumping around here. Infertile, so the Mercer crew kind of rotating out. They lost Loxer, MP3 file, so they lost their music teammate. I think they're kind of safe out where they are right now. So we'll take a look here where Mr. Lust and company are. Lustwin. They're staying in the mobility with the car. They're gonna try to push in here on Little Hatebreed and company, taking out the structure. Big shield there. Little Hatebreed gonna go ahead and go down. Watch to see. Yep, I think they're gonna go ahead and thirst at a limb there. Ooh, just misses the edit with the shotgun there. Scythe has half shield here, so we'll see if they're able to go ahead and rotate out. But Mr. Lustwin and company looking for it. Using the propulsion grenade, gonna try to go ahead and get up there with Scythe, not able to find it. Jordan Light company goes down. Shatek finding another elimination. All right, so Pixel Art taking out Dog Dabber. So now Scythe is the last member there. Pretty boxed up around. Again, if you have the sensor, you're going to be able to go ahead and hear where Scythe is in here. So now we got Pixel Art and Company just kind of out hunting. Scythe is just, yeah, unfortunately nowhere really to go there for Scythe. Unfortunately, just boxed up. Not much you can do in that situation. But try to prolong the inevitable. Maybe hope another trio comes to third party that situation. So who do we got out here? So Gibraltar rotating in here. They're going to go ahead and see Rowley and Company. Now are they going to go ahead and decide to take the fight here? Looks like they're just going to go ahead and maybe rotate out, get a different position. Ring is closing, but again, not a huge damage ring yet. 1 to 2 ticks. And they're going to go ahead and shield up, which I think is smart. Again, so Skylar Miles and the Shatek crew going to be rotating in behind here. Really good round, already on 8 eliminations. All right, so Mercer hanging out kind of safe out here. Again, they're in the cold center ring kind of area here. We got Flimsy and Leafs rotating up here as well. We got Sheboygan North up here on the islands. Whack Owen taking off the island up here. Trying to reposition. As they try to take out the boss here. Leaping Lion taking out Hiking Fawn. Whack Owen and Company. I think we'll be able to take this. Jive Mosquito and the Mercer crew here rotating up. Don't have the high ground here against Leafs and Flimsy, but I don't even know if they know that they're up there. Loxer is rotating up. Loxer is pushing. No team up here. Loxer going to go ahead and see that somebody's got the high ground on them. Leafs and Flimsy now looking for the third, trying to take the elimination point. They're going to be able to go ahead and find it. So now Mercer's crew down a member, but it is only a 2v2 in this situation, whether they know it or not. Jive Mosquito and Infertile. Gonna go ahead and rotate away, and I think that may be the safe play in order to go ahead and do that and just try to preserve placements. Again, you're almost top 10 right now. I see Tostito Scoops over there too. So Pixel Art and Company kind of out in the middle of nowhere. That's kind of a scary place to be right now. A lot of members up here, so we'll keep an eye on some of this trio action up here. So we got Cooks, Introverted Skunk, and Tostito Scoops. Up here, they are kind of surrounded again. Some materials, not a ton of materials, but at least that I can see. Cook's taking a poke up there. Not able to find anything. They are rotating in on another trio. Again, whether they know it or not, they're going to find out real soon here. DT go home. Going to go ahead and get spotted and going to go ahead and get dropped. All right, so there's an elimination. ET go home goes down. Oliver is Weiner and Otto go down. So there is a wipe. Tostito Scoops and Company on 7 eliminations now for the lobby. Over here, Gabe Ark and Company finding Skylar Miles. Skylar Miles trying to get out, but not going to be able to. Nice job there by Gabe Ark. They're also right here on the Shatek trio, I believe, and they're going to find one, take the elim. grab all those materials, decent loadouts and whatnot. So Shatek down a member here, and Shatek goes down, so 10 eliminations, and gonna take 10th place in the lobby. Mr. XZ, Gabe Arc, and Vife having a really nice round today on 13 eliminations right now. Tostito Scoops and company also nearby. Pixel Art and company also nearby, playing chess in a bush. All right, so Tostito Scoops and company put some pressure down, but there is another trio up top, and I believe that was our chess players up there that are now engaged in the action. Again, they have kind of the high ground here. We have 30 seconds until ring closes. So again, you see the half ring being pulled here. Tostito Scoops and company, I think, are going to make the executive call to start to rotate, get into ring. Don't think that's a bad play at all. Pixel Art and company going to start to rotate too. They're going to run right into, I think, the Mercer crew. Locks are back up. Locks are going to fall down, take half health damage here. Trying to get back up. Pixel Art, I think that was just fall damage. So Locks are trying to go ahead and rotate. So the Mercer crew rotating in. They can see somebody. They take the shot. No beam rifle. Alright, so Case and Mr. Lust Twin over there. Lust Twin? Sorry. Lust Twin over there? Alright, so Mercer's just going to go ahead and rotate it into ring. We see Hiking Fawn and company taking some shots there at Sheboygan North, who are rocking the beam rifle. They are mobile. And keep an eye on the storm here. We should start to see some decent damage coming down. Night Shift Forest being occupied here. Muhammadi and company. So we got Gibraltar, Sheboygan North, all kind of rotating in on each other. Ooh, everybody that rotated to the far west side of the ring here gonna have a long ways to rotate now. So Muhammadi and company. Jive Mosquito goes down, and I know that's a member of Mercer. So Infertile going down here too. Case is going to take the thirst there. So Loxer, last member of Mercer Tigers up. Going to box up and just try to survive here. Again, I think this is where you sometimes just hope that somebody comes in to try to third party. Wild Hunter, though, taking out Mercer. And that's now 4 eliminations here for Wild Hunter, Void Echo, and Hiking Fawn. And this is Augusta. So up near the Eau Claire area, Augusta on the board with 4 eliminations. All right, Tostito Scoops and company outside the ring here. They're going to run into Gibraltar here. I don't know if Inverted Skunk saw it. This is kind of a scary situation. Inverted Skunk goes down. So now Tostito Scoops and company are going to go ahead and try to box up and maybe try to go ahead and protect them, but rotated into a really risky spot there, driving in like that in a very populated ring here. So a lot of members nearby here. Tostito Scoops boxed up there, and Mr. X gave Art down below there, able to go ahead and take out another member there. So Tostito Scoops went into the ring really far, and now going to have to try to work on rotating back in here because the ring hurts. We are now at one of those late stage rings, so we will start to see a lot of damage coming down here. Lust Twin and company nearby as well. Ooh, again, you saw the beam rifle come through here, so Tostito Scoops trying to box up, trying to stay safe here. Boxing up, just going to try to stay safe here. Keep rotating around. Gabe Ark and company. Woo, 15 eliminations. Looking for the 20 burger on the lobby. They're now rotating into Sheboygan North here. Tonka going half shield here. Whack Owen down below here. Again, and then you got Gibraltar on the other side here. So Gabe Ark rotating in. Hardline with the elevation over there for Sheboygan North. Tonka low health there, or low shield now. Gibraltar down below. Tostito Scoops hanging out down there as well. Mr. Lust Twin also still up for team. So again, some people are just trying to avoid being in some of these skirmishes here. Mr. Lust Twin does go down, so I believe he was the last member of their trio up. Taking 8th place in today's lobby. Ooh, Beam Saber. And Tonka loading it up. Wild Hunter getting another elimination, so Augusta having a very solid round today too. We're down to 6 teams left. Again, that ring is starting to rotate in. Whack Owen goes down. Tonka gonna start taking damage. Hardline rotating. Ooh, nice shot there by Gabe Ark. Whack Owen gets eliminated again. I believe that's because of storm damage. I think we're on 8 ticks, 8 health ticks now. So you can't stay in there very long like you can in the early rounds. Hardline doing the best to stay alive here, rotating. Gabe getting caught in the storm here. Gibraltar just below Gabe here. Again, Gabe and company with the high ground here. It could come into play depending on which direction that the ring pulls here. Tostito Scoops out there underneath the tree. Ooh, nice shot there by Gabe. Big shotty blast there onto Tostito Scoops. Tonka going down here too. Mr. X goes down. So Gibraltar rotating in here too. Tostito Scoops is still alive here, rotating around. Maybe looking for the elimination in order to just be able to get some mats. Flimsy is also alive here. Gibraltar trying to stay up, and there goes another. So we have 5 team members, or 5 players left. 4. Woo! Gabe taking out another one. Gabe having a solid round here. Team on 18 eliminations going to try to go ahead and get a little shield here, using the mask to get around. I see Sheboygan North is still also up and alive. See if Gabe has what it takes in order to get the last 2 elimination. Flimsy is also up. Flimsy getting a big shot there from Gabe. Plenty of health though left. Hardline has the shield. Gabe waiting. Oh, just mistimes that. Gabe gonna go ahead and use the elevation here. Gonna try to drop in on Hardline here. Take the quick edit. Gabe looking for it. Gabe down below here. Where's Tonka? Or Hardline, sorry. Sheboygan North on top of the tree. Gonna try to take out the tree. Oh no, Gabe looking up and Sheboygan North drops below. Hits him with the Obi-Wan Kenobi of hello there. All right, so great job there by Sheboygan North. Again, if you can, please make sure that you send me the replay file so I can upload that right away. Again, I'll do a quick demonstration of how to get that replay file so you can send that. And then I will get the 5 o'clock lobby open right away for those teams. That was a really, really fun lobby. So awesome job. Again, let's see where Gabe was from. Gabe was Chippewa Falls. So again, awesome final rings there. Flimsy, where were you from? Flimsy was Freedom. So again, Flimsy and Leaf, they were a duo today. So again, I don't know if Voody or one of the other team members was one of those ones that we saw drop from the lobby. So in order to get to the replay file again, so that way I can just upload it. If you go up under careers here, to replays, and then open the replay folder. You'd be able to go ahead and see your replays here. So you could just copy this and then in your email, just post it as an attachment, send it to me so I can upload it to League Spot. So again, awesome lobbies today. That was a really, really fun final rounds there. And again, we saw in the other 330 lobby, the beam rifle was a really popular weapon, but then we didn't see it too present in the 415 lobby. So we'll see what the 515 lobby has in play here. I'm gonna go ahead and open up the 5 o'clock lobby. So that way those teams can go ahead and start to get in the queue. Get all of that loaded up in there. Again, we'll go ahead, post it in the announcements. All right, so 5:15 or the 5 o'clock lobby is open for those teams in the 5 o'clock, which we should be seeing teams from Lancaster, Middleton, East Troy, Brookfield Central, New Berlin West, Luck, Martin Luther, Wyowega Fremont, Horlick, Fox Valley Lutheran, the Rails, and I always forget which team is Rails. Spooner up north there, Jefferson, Bayport, Thorpe, and of course got to give a shout out to the Torpedo as well. New London, Whitehall, Anthony Acres, Fenimore, Monroe, Walden, Racine Park, Waterford, Racine Case, Eau Claire North, Ripon, Greenfield, and Ashland. Again, I believe we have 27 teams in the 5 o'clock lobby, so shouldn't be looking at a super full lobby, but again, we've been averaging about 70 in our lobbies throughout the day. So, so again, the 5 o'clock lobby is open. Code is posted. I'm going to take a quick step away. But yeah, so again, if you're running into matchmaking issues, enter an incorrect code. Make sure you're on NA East. And then enter today's code as well. It is case sensitive, so make sure that you're doing it all in lowercase. If that doesn't work, maybe try a new party leader and try that. Otherwise, you have 15 minutes before we start, so if you need to restart your Fortnite client, and I know there were some updates today, so hopefully those are finished within 15 minutes. So we will get started at 5 o'clock. Let me know in chat if there are issues that you're running into, so that way I can just kind of be aware that you're running into issues. And again, if the winner from the 415 lobby can send me the replay file, I'd greatly appreciate you, so that way I can just upload that right away to League Spot, and it does the scoring for me so I don't make any mistakes. So yeah, I'm going to take a quick step away. Let me know in chat if you're having any problems with the lobby code, and I can do my best to help you. All right, we are again 8 minutes away. The code is posted on LeagueSpot in the chat. It's also in the match lobby instructions as well as the announcements. So if you're on LeagueSpot, you should be able to go up into the top right, see a little chat bubble, and get to today's lobby. We got 40 members already in the lobby, so that's awesome. Again, we'll take a look here at the regular season standings. Right now on top is Monroe with 46 points. Closely behind them is Brookfield Central with 41 points. In third place is Spooner on 39 points. And then in fourth place, we got Thorpe on 27. In fifth place is Racine Case with 26. And then you got East Troy, Ripon, Fox Valley Lutheran, Ashland, and Middleton rounding out the rest of the top 10. And again, your goal is to try to get into the top 11 in your pool to qualify for the state championship at the end of February. And currently in 11th place here is Fortnite, which I think is Martin Luther. It is. So Martin Luther currently in that 11th spot. But again, we have a small number of rounds in right now, so any top 10 finish could project, could help you jump up the standings. We saw in the 330 pool a couple of good rounds there, and you can easily jump from 10th place all the way up into the top 5. So we got 4 rounds to go after today. In our 7-week regular season here for Fortnite before we start to get into some of the other ones. So the 415 lobby is complete. So Chippewa Falls earning 33 points in today's lobby. Sheboygan North with 26 points. Gibraltar with 21. Deerfield with 18. And Freedom with 15 points. So again, some of those points early on can make a big difference. We saw Shatek with a really solid round there. They were able to go ahead and earn themselves 13 points for the round. They were having a ton of eliminations early game. And then I still think that they finished in the top 10, but those eliminations are valuable points. So now in the 415 lobby, Chippewa Falls stretching their lead there with 82 points. Deerfield in second on 61 points. Tied for third place, we have Freedom and Sheboygan North on 59 points. And then Gibraltar rounds out the top 5 with 52 points. Again, closely behind there, you have St. Croix Central, Shatek, Mercer Tigers in the top 11 here too, with Seymour and Waukesha South rounding out the top 10. In the 11th spot is the Hmong American Peace Academy, currently tied with Sun Prairie on 16 points. But again, that 5th through 10th spot is still very much up for grabs right now. Could be just about anybody. So we're up to 56 teams right now, or 56 players, I should say, in the 5 o'clock lobby. We will get started right at 5 o'clock. I'm not seeing any issues currently in chat with any matchmaking issues or PCs that need to be updated. So we will do our best to go ahead and get started right on time. Again, for those of you watching, if you win today, I would greatly appreciate it if you could send me your replay file from today, so that way I can upload it to LeagueSpot. In order to find that, again, you go up here under the career section on Fortnite. In the bottom right, you'll see replays, and then you can open the replay folder here in order to figure out where the file is saved locally. You can just copy this file pathway here, and then in your email address, you can just go up then to your attach icon, copy and paste that file pathway, and you'll get to right to where your replay files are saved. So I greatly appreciate it. It saves me a ton of time, and I can't make mistakes because otherwise I have to manually go through a CSV file and manually assign points. Okay, so it looks like Fox Valley Lutheran is running into an issue. Hopefully a couple of minutes can get that problem solved. Again, also make sure that you're on the NA East server. And that again can be checked by going up here under your profile, clicking the settings cog, and going up here under the game section to make sure that you're on the NA East server. So join us again for tomorrow. We got JV Fortnite going to be here on the main stream. We also got JV Rocket League and Mario Kart going around the state too. If you'd like to catch some of that action, hold on. All right, so we got Fox Valley in. Holy GG is going to drop 15 kills on the lobby and the dub. All right. All right, we'll take a look at Holy GG. Let's see here. Holy GG being from Brookfield Central. Not going to go for the 20 burger on the lobby, huh? Or is that 15 individual eliminations? All right, I'm going to give just an extra minute here. I know Waterford is running into issues. Horlick is also running into issues. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and get started. I'm hoping Horlick was able to get in. I see we're up to 65 now. Yeah, only the party leader should enter the code. All right, so I'm giving Horlick just a second here in order to try one last thing here before we get started. At least we have a little flexibility here with the 5 o'clock lobby that we don't have to worry about pushing too much back, other than people's rides home and stuff like that. So I'll give them the courtesy minute here. All right. Unfortunately, I don't think they're going to be able to get in. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Spider, we were able to go ahead and Sheboygan North could send me their replay file. So I was able to award all the points because they play second. So you're actually good. I need the actual replay file from Fortnite because League Spot is able to parse through all the data that's in the file itself. And that way then it can assign everybody in the lobby points. So it knows what place every school got by when they have their Epic ID linked to the account. It's just able to go through all of that data for everybody that participated in the lobby, not just your team. So, all right, so we have the exact opposite path that we kind of saw earlier. We're going northwest down to the southeast this time. So again, we'll keep an eye here as far as number of people going down to Canyon Crossing. Night Shift Forced, again, has been kind of the popular spot to go here as well. We see Crimson Mouse and Keyboard here going down this way too. So it looks like maybe a group heading down to Shogun Solitude. A couple of teams going down to the same spot here, so we'll see what happens. Wild Carp, I know this is Bayport, dropping here. So I don't think they're going to have anybody dropping here with them, so we'll look here at A1 Luxray. Gonna kind of actually drop with company here. Take the full shield right away. Again, Shattered Span is one of those popular ones. Oh, Immortal Bars already taken out Dexy Loves You. And Scooby World up here. So let's try to take a quick peek at where some of this early action is happening. So Immortal Bars and company. Jane over here as well. So are they going to be able to go ahead and find... Sorry, Lucky 231Q1. And it looks like Jane is on the hunt here. Jane is going to get poked. All right, and I think, yep, Immortal Bars was able to go ahead and find the elimination there. Agent Shane, last member of the team here, potentially going to rotate in. Again, you're going to want to be careful here because if they're able to hear your footsteps, they're going to know you're there. Gang-a-lang Donnie getting the elimination on Papa John's Pizza. Papa John's Pizza going down early. All right, so Gang-a-lang Donnie and company on 4 eliminations already. So good start here. Holy GG and company. Apparently promising a 15 elimination and a dub here. So we'll see what Brookfield Central has in store. Doesn't look like anybody's down here at Hopeful Heights with them. Again, we'll try to keep an eye jumping around the lobby here today. Epic Log and company down on the southern side here. Again, there are a few people that dropped out towards Shogun Solitude and Canyon Crossing, so they may see some early work, early skirmishes. Pretty nice loadout here from Epic Log. Also like the skin you got there. That's pretty sweet. Go over here to clip that. Not Juco and Tricky Brisky. This is Rippin'. So again, kind of out here, north side of the map here. They are over here by Shadow Wolf Gaming. Preset 3. Preset, this is Fox Valley Lutheran. They look like they have their kind of preferred area that they like to drop to, just based upon the last couple of weeks that I've seen. I think sometimes that's a smart play by some teams, is to maybe have kind of an area that you'd like to drop and get familiar with the loot that's there, and kind of your plan for early game rotations. Pumpkins and Company, out by Pumped Power, we're able to find a couple of eliminations. Might have been a duo. So let's see here. We got Pumpkins. So this is Waterford here. Epic Log was able to go ahead and find somebody. So see, I said that there might be some action out over there. So we're going to go ahead and fill up this fuel efficient vehicle here. All right, so Raven Gaming and Company up here on the top. Gang of Langdani. Oh, Epic going down here. Let's see if we can find Preset and Company. Oh, nope, that wasn't them. Epic Log and Company. So we're on Doge Master, Department of Government Efficiency. Alright, so not sure who's out here left. So that's Yamo is the last member of the team here. I would not take the shot here if I were you in a 1v3 situation, but you do you know. So we're in the top 20 now. So every place now from here on out, you'll get an elimination, or you'll get a point. Sorry, for every place. Toxic Bot taking some damage here, so we'll see what Woonatic. Toxic Bot, last member of the trio alive here. TH Diego and Company. Toxic Bot doing the best that they can in a 1v3 situation. Flamingo Kid, TH Diego, and Flamingo Kid. Let's see who this is here. So, Diego. So this is Monroe. Monroe, I believe, is the leader in the current lobby here for 5 o'clock. Again, we'll try to keep an eye on that. So, ooh, see some big damage here. Ah, they are working on taking down an NPC here. So, nice job there. So, SWAT Ever should be able to go ahead and get some of those chug jugs off, or full pots. I don't know. Again, chat, feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. Agent Shane and Company. Oh, Pumpkin's getting another one. Preset. I don't think it's Derpy Squid. Yep. So Derpy Squid, Preset, and Shadow Wolf. Be able to go ahead and pick them up. I think they were able to take out Pumpkins and the trio there. TH Diego taking out Agent Shane. And Lucky. So that was over there on, I believe, Shattered Span. Alright, so nice Preset and Company here on a trio wipe. Saw some shooting coming. That might have been from Gangalang Donnie and Company from long distance. FBI Savage Ninja getting an elimination, or at least a knock. So let's see here. Oh. SWAT Ever taking some damage here, so they're being chased. Ooh, SWAT Ever gonna get taken out here by Buxy. Jane and Immortal Bars. All right, so there is the elimination. Who do you got to your south here? South. You got Diego and company. Little Laser. Holy GG taking out Epic Log. All right, so that's, I think, 1 point now for out of the 15 points that that they claim to get, and a dub. So, gonna hold them accountable, making big predictions. All right, TH Diego. They see Immortal Bars and company up there in Jane. So we'll see if they decide to push this or not. All right, so Jane getting the shields up here. Gonna want to be careful though, because you do have Ring coming in here in 30 seconds. Not to mention too, just kind of out in the open there like that. It's a risky call. You don't know who's there, and with the power that we've seen of the beam rifle there. Speaking of the devil, those are scary damages, especially if you're just out in the open. So, like in League of Legends, as we say, like, don't be caught shopping. You know, Mortal Bars getting out of the way there. Gonna get cracked there. Jefferson on the board there. See if we can jump over to where Jefferson Esports is at here. And it looks like they were able to go ahead and get a wipe. So Jefferson on the board. Solid 2 eliminations. All right, TTV Little Laser, where you at here? On 3 eliminations. So Laser doing the work here, stealing all of those kills from Holy GG. All right, TH Diego getting out of dodge here. Gonna get cracked. Holy GG. Looking for elimination number 2 here. Gonna find it. And so now that just means Spider Logan is the last member here for the lobby, or for this team of Monroe. So Monroe really doesn't want to go down this early. Again, as one of the leaders in the lobby here today. Wild Carp and Bayport here on 3 eliminations. So solid round here from the Bayport crew. Got here. All right, here we're on the Thorpe crew. They're going to see Random Gamer over here. Random Gamer kind of stuck in a hard spot here. Yeah, unfortunately just kind of caught out in the open there for Random Gamer. And going to take the thirst there. Good points. And now Power's going to want to be careful here because, again, you're rotating into a 1v3. Thorpe has the high ground. They know that they're there. Or is able to go ahead and see them coming in, I believe, in the bush. So, Dreamy Thunder had eyes. Again, don't know if they saw him or not, but could easily be seen there. So, Outdoorsman and company kind of chilling, playing the bush game. Juco and company also kind of playing the patient waiting game. Jefferson out rotating around here, doing some flips on the old dirt bike. Hitting it with the prep prep. Unreal Gaming takes out Berry Donuts. That's again one of the members of Bayport getting another elimination, so they're having a solid round today. Not Juco taking out Outdoorsman. Those were a couple of our patiently waiting teams. All right, Tricky Brisky also on the board now, so and we'll kind of jump over here. So again, we have a number of trios that are really close to each other. Jefferson going to get caught out on that bike. And there's going to go one. There's going to go two. And so now Jefferson Esports, one member left, who's now going to have to be real patient, as those two team members were just out on the dirt bike and out for a joyride, and Bayport said thank you. All right, so again, now we got Tricky Brisky and company nearby here too as well. Bayport looking to rotate. Holy GG finding another one, closing in on that 15 elimination lobby here. Bayport on the hunt here, grabbing the SUV, and they're off. All right, so Shadow Wolf Gaming and Company, chillin'. Who do we got here? We got Immortal Bars and Company, kind of chillin'. Raven Gaming and Gangalang Donnie starting to rotate in. FBI Savage Ninja and Cakes over here as well. So number of teams north of the ring going to have to rotate in. So again, we'll probably want to try to keep an eye on that. Again, we're on ring 5 closing here, so you don't have to worry a ton about damage, but it's going to be enough to hurt. So we're going to start to see teams rotating in here before the ring. Got 5 seconds until the ring closes, so brutal boxcars here I think would be a nice place. Again, I think if you set up on some of these points right along the ring edge, some teams will kind of build up there and just kind of wait, maybe see if they can find somebody trying to rotate in so that they can take some of those the damage as they rotate in. We see Savage Ninja taking some damage. That might just be from ring here too, so again, they're going to start rotating in. I think it's a smart play. Sometimes they just kind of be patient, as we see a number of our teams sometimes just patiently waiting to see. Reset being separated from the group. Does have the sword, so can look to rotate with the rest of the team if they choose to, but again, being that far away from your team can be kind of be scary here in case a trio starts to rotate in on you. So jump pads here. Use it to rotate to get back into ring here. Flame Dude and Bayport rotating in. Got a number of trios here. Gangalang Donnie and company. We got ourselves a good old-fashioned 3v3v3. J-Nay going down here. Gangalang Donnie. The Bayport crew says, hello, we're here too. All right, so Wild Carp and company rotating in. Gangalang Donnie taking out Immortal Bars. Holy GG taking out Vader Empire. Again, we'll try to rotate over when we can as these final rings start to come in here. All right, Wild Carp using that sword to recollect some space here. Destroying some of those edit areas here. We're gonna find Raven Gaming there. And the Bayport crew says, hack and slash, we take those points. All right, Gangalang Donnie, last member up here. Also, no shields either for Gangalang Donnie, so Bayport just trying to take out the bottom. They find him. Gangalang Donnie goes down, so Bayport, really solid round here on 8 eliminations. All right, so we'll rotate over here, start to see what's going down. Juco, Clip That, and Tricky Brisky. Who do we got outside the ring here? So Holy GG. I remember that said that they're going for 15 eliminations and the dub today. They're a third of the way there. Oh, nice job there by Holy GG. Jumping in there on the edit, looking for the last member of Jefferson. Gonna find him. All right, Holy GG. Over halfway on the 15 eliminations. Storm damage doing only 2 ticks, so should be able to go ahead and get back relatively easy. Has 3 med kits, but gonna go ahead and use the Shadow Ball in order to jump in here on Derpy Squid. Derpy Squid gonna go down and gets dropped by a little laser, so Brookfield Central on 14 eliminations so far today here. Flame Dude taking out another one, so Bayport's having a really good round. And I don't mean that like surprising, but this is a really good round for Bayport. These are really good points that they're collecting. So Cake's trying to rotate in, last member of the duo that came in here. So no other health pots available. Bennett taking out Yamo. Little Laser and the Brookfield Company here looking for Monroe. They find Spider and TH Diego. Bayport over there laying down the lumber there on Little Laser. Gonna be able to go ahead and get some pokes here. TH Diego, not many places to go here. Spider Logan also in here again. Bayport, I think that's Bayport over there, just peppering them. Holy GG was able to find another elimination, so on 9 points. All right, so Shadow Wolf Gaming and Preset here, playing for those late round points. Clip that Juco and Tricky Brisky here too. I'm just going to try to keep rotating around. Yeah, nice. Bayport here now on 9 eliminations. We'll wait to see what some of these rings here are going to go ahead and pull here as well. I'm trying to get here again. Shadow Wolf and Company rotating. That ring is going to favor Bayport. Bayport got a good pull there. Keep an eye here on Bayport. Good location. Everybody's going to have to rotate to them here starting in about 5 seconds. I like this this maze of build that they have going on here. Got to keep them guessing. All right, so Power up behind them. Holy GG and the Brookfield Central crew rotating in. Ooh, Power getting caught out there. Bayport laying it down, looking for that last shot there. Are they going to be able to find it on Power? And they are. Great teamwork there from Bayport. All right, but they got Brookfield just to their side there, so they got to be mindful of that as they're rotating in. 14 members left in the lobby, 7 trios left. Preset looking to go ahead and rotate. Preset's going to go down too. Unreal taking it. Cakes goes down to Storm, so Flame Dude's going to go ahead and get that elimination. So Bayport with another elimination. They're rotating, they're moving, they're finding Shadow Wolf Gaming. Can Bayport find another one? Unreal gets Preset. So again, Bayport, 13 eliminations now. Bennett stuck out here by themselves, trying to get out, but here comes the Sword crew, and Bayport having fun in today's lobby. All right, they know Shadow Wolf is here too. Shadow Wolf's gonna have to try to rotate. All right, so jump around here. So we're on Holy GG and the Bayport or Brookfield crew. Shadow Wolf rotating, last member of their trio alive. Brookfield starting to rotate already, it looks like, in order to try to get into a better position for ring. Holy GG, no minis. Oh, speak of the minis, asking you shall receive. Right, so again, Brookfield starting to rotate. Tricky Brisky and company rotating. On to Brookfield Central here, waiting for Ring to rotate. Time to move. Uh-oh, I see little laser goes down. Wild Carp is also kind of stuck out here on the outside. Unreal Gaming cracks, clips that. Juco goes down. Tricky Brisky also on the sword here, trying to rotate. Wild Carp taking out not Juco. I think Holy GG got another one. 3 trios left here. Chunkle goes down, so there goes the Bayport crew. So that's going to go ahead. We got Clip That and Tricky Brisky, Unreal Gaming. Last member for the Bayport crew. Holy GG gets another one. So we got 3 members here. So Brookfield Central out, Unreal Gaming trying to rotate. And they're not going to go ahead and find it. So Bayport takes second on a 17 elimination lobby. Clip That, Tricky Brisky, and Juco. So again, if you can send me that replay file, that would be greatly appreciated. Or even the Bayport crew. If you can send me your replay file, whichever team gets it to me first, that would be wonderful. Again, I'll show you how to do that here at the end of the lobby. Awesome rounds there. Again, 5 o'clock lobby didn't really leverage the railgun that we saw really popular in the 3:30 lobby. So again, go up here to careers, down in the bottom right for replays, open replay folder, and then you can use this file pathway. You can go ahead and copy and paste that into your email as you go into an attachment. So click the little paper clip in order to go ahead and send that replay file. Spider, it's okay. I'm hoping Bayport or the winner can go ahead and send me that file as well. The winner or second place will have all of the lobby information available. So I'm hoping one of those 2 trios can send me their replay file. That would be wonderful for today. And I'll get those scores updated as soon as I get that file. That's going to be it for us today here on Varsity Fortnite. Tune in tomorrow. We'll have JV Fortnite here on the main stream. We also have JV Mario Kart and JV Rocket League going on around the state. If you'd like to support some of those teams, make sure you go to the wihsea.leaguespot.gg and check out all the schools that are streaming their matches tomorrow. Watch some, type in chat, send them some love. We greatly appreciate you supporting all the schools around the state and giving them some views, cheering them on a little bit. It's always nice to support each other when we can. So again, that's going to be it for us here on the Varsity Fortnite